Hey, what's going on, guys? Big D here, and today I'm actually going to be jumping into some war attacks and recapping a few attacks that I did in our most recent war. But I had an army cooked up, so I figure I would give you a sort of a teaser as to what I used on my Town Hall 9. As you know, I've been very fond of the Zap Lalo since it came out, and that's what I'm going to be showing you in today's war on my Town Hall 9, but something a little bit different on my Town Hall 11, which is the account I am on currently. Let's get this thing started. I'm already wasted about 30 seconds here. So let's just spam all of this in, and we should get the clan castle, yes, and the eagle artillery. So let's see if we can actually get in here and get the enemy queen as well. Let's try to get some of this funneled out, get my king in here. We're going to spam just a few of these in and try to get the king into this compartment. Let's see, once it opens up, we're going to pop the king's ability, get the queen in behind. The enemy queen should go down, and this multi-target inferno as well as one of the air defenses, and that should be enough value for the Lalo to take out the rest of the base. Now, there we go, enemy queen does go down. My queen might not get the multi-target inferno, though. Oh, she's going to walk around. Okay, so I don't know what I'm going to do exactly. Let's go ahead and save the queen here. And we're going to send this in, Warden on air, send it in over here. Kind of get some more of the Lalo going, get some cleanup in behind, send in another hound. We're going to freeze this right here, send in some more balloons on this back side, hold on to a few more cleanup. And let's haste through here. Let's see, this Grand Warden ability through this multi-target inferno. And we're going to go ahead and haste them into the next one, freeze it. This should take care of the next inferno as well. Let's freeze it again, keep it frozen, try to get this taken down. Two more balloons in here, some more cleanup over here as well. Queen's still up. She did step back into the base. They're fighting a sweeper currently, but we have enough balloons to take this out if they go in the right direction. Queen still has her ability. We're fighting a sweeper with one set of balloons, but the other balloon should come in behind the sweeper. It does get taken down. Let's get some more cleanup up here while this archer tower is distracted by this balloon. Popping the queen's ability as she's beating through a wall. Try to get some more cleanup in up top. And just a few balloons left. They're going to die off to these skeletons. So that means the queen is going to have to try to clutch up against two cannons and an archer tower. Or at least tank for the archer tower, so the minions and pups can get it taken down. 25 seconds left. The archer tower is about to go down, and it does. So that means that we are going to triple this base if we do have enough time to clean it up, and we will. Two buildings left, and minions and pups are going to get it done. That one was a little bit sketchy, but we did finish it off with the triple. 553,000 gold, 795,000 elixir, and 9,000 dark elixir on this base. And then we get that sweet Champions 3 bonus. So let's head on back. Oh, and we get a star bonus too. Great. We might need that later on, but not right now because this is not the type of video that this is. I just wanted to go ahead and use that attack since I did have the army set up. So let's request for some troops for the next attack, whenever that might be, and get into this war. Now I got that looting attack out of the way, let's jump into the war attacks. Dean here, my Town Hall 9, went up against this Town Hall 10. It's not really a Town Hall 10. It's got some underdeveloped wizard towers, some max Town Hall 8 level defenses, which means it would technically be a new 9, but it went to Town Hall 10 to get that queen up to level 38. So I was going for this engineering vibe, which is okay, because me as a Town Hall 9 crushed it. Let's go ahead and hit play and show you what I zapped. I'm going to drop some zaps on the air defense and X-bow and the clan castle up north there. I'm going to drop 3 more onto the sweeper, get some damage on the clan castle on all of those zaps, and then dropping the earthquake. Still having 2 zaps to go. I wanted to try to make the most out of those as possible. Get the CC taken care of, and then I'm going to drop a balloon over here at 9 o'clock. Now, the only reason I dropped this balloon was to distract the archer tower, because I dropped a party wizard to break off the perfect funnel, actually, with that camp going down, dropping the king as well. I was hoping the party wizard to take down the dark elixir drill as well, but that was not in the cards. But it's okay, because since I did get a perfect funnel break, he's going to go back down exactly where I needed him to go. Dropping the queen in behind, test wall breaker in to trigger that giant bomb. King triggers a regular bomb. Then I sent in the rest of the wall breakers. Going to get through this wall, and as soon as the wall breaks open, the king's going to pop his ability, get through the enemy queen, and then my queen is going to have free reign on an air defense inside this compartment. So once this air defense goes down, there's only going to be 2 left on the base, and I do have 2 lava hounds and plenty of balloons to make it through. Here we go. I only have 1 haste to get through this entire base, and you're going to see what I do with that haste. Popping the queen's ability, taking down another air defense, and here we go, starting the Lalo down here at 6 o'clock to rotate counterclockwise. Getting some cleanup in behind the initial set of balloons, because if you don't start that cleanup early, you can definitely fail with Lalo almost every single time. More balloons coming in at 3 o'clock. The second hound pushing into the first air defense still, because I'm still trying to get both of the hounds to pop. So I want all of the traps to get soaked up by these hounds so that they do pop for cleanup. More minions in behind the second set of balloons that I sent in to make sure that all of the cleanup is happening as the balloons make it through the base. As you can see, I still have not dropped the only haste spell I have because I still do not need it. Balloons are making it through the base just fine. Plenty of balloons left up, a lot to be exact. First hound pops, and then the second hound's not going to be too far behind. The only air defense left up is going to pop it, and then it gets taken down immediately. So plenty of cleanup left over. All the pups just smacking everything over in the core. And as you can see, I still have that haste left because I did not need it whatsoever. I zapped my way through this base, took down everything I needed to within the Sui Hero portion and the zap portion, and then didn't even need the only spell for the Lalo. So I'm actually going to swag this 100%. I'm not even going to drop it on the base. I stopped paying attention because I knew I had crushed this base already. So we went ahead and kept this in the army composition. Everything's going to converge up north for the triple with this Town Hall 9 Zap Lalo. And what could I possibly bring for my second attack on my Town Hall 9? You guessed it, Zap Lalo once again. This one's against a true Town Hall 9. Almost max. I got some wall upgrades to do and definitely some hero upgrades to do. And I think he thought he was being slick putting his queen where he did, but it was a simple Sui in my opinion. 2 air defenses, both heroes, and the queen all in the same place. He's being smart in the old meta, separating queen and clan castle, but in this meta, it does not matter. So let's go ahead and hit play and see what I'd like to zap. Obviously, I want to take out the clan castle if possible. So let me go ahead and pause it right there. You saw me drop some zaps, and then I'm dropping 3 more over here to get this other sweeper taken care of and trying to get all the damage put on the clan castle. You do not have to take out the clan castle with the zaps by any means. If it's there, if the value is there, like in here, I can take out an air defense, some sweepers, and the clan castle. I would go ahead and invest the extra lightning spell to do so, but it is not necessary. You can definitely just bring a poison, zap 2 air defenses, poison the clan castle, and Sui the clan castle and the queen. No problem. But let's go ahead and hit play. So I'm going to take out a cannon, 2 of these sweepers, the air defense, and then I'm going to have 1 more zap to take out the clan castle and get a little more damage on the last cannon there. So sending in the king down here for the Sui. Oh, actually, I went ahead and dropped a minion on every one of the corner huts to make sure it did go down. King getting dropped in on the spell factory. He's going to move over to the right to the camp. Now, one of these balloons to take this cannon out 100%. It did not work out that way, but I improvised, dropped some party wizards over here to try to get this funnel established because I needed my king to go and take this wall break. Wall breakers come in, and I popped the king's ability as soon as I knew that the Swords was going to go down. Now the king is working against the enemy king here. He's going to be banging on a wall soon to try to get to the enemy queen. Doesn't work out for him, but my queen is there at full health, taking out the first air defense, taking out the cannon. Enemy queen distracted on the barbarians from the ability, and my queen takes her down, finishes off the cannon, and then steps up to the second air defense. So I'm going to start my Lalo down here at about 7 o'clock, rotating clockwise in this one. The max hound from the clan castle going all the way across the base. I want him to soak up as many traps as possible. I need him to pop to make sure I have enough cleanup. So he eats a lot of Seeking Air Mines, and I have 2 hastes left to get through this base. Tesla farm over here at the 9:30, 10 o'clock region, but I kind of struggled with it. I didn't really, but I wanted to make sure it did go down, so I just invested more and more balloons. Still not dropping a single spell on the base. First hound did pop. A few pups left over from that after the air defense cleared it up. Now, there is no air defense left on the base, so I'm going to rely on whatever defense is left on this base and traps to pop the second pup. Cleanup working through behind the Lalo. I try to drop it pretty much immediately after I start the Lalo because you really need to get the cleanup down, especially with something like this where I'm not dropping the spells. As you can see, I still have both of my haste spells in this comp because I'm going to swag them both. I did not need either one of them after the zaps because I need the hound to pop, and if I would have hasted through any of this, the hound would have had full health probably by the end of the raid. So I wanted to make sure it did take enough damage, and before this Tesla goes down, it does finally pop at the end to help with some cleanup. 1 defense left on the base, and that's going to be the mortar that these balloons are traveling to. Minions of pup converging on the town hall to finish it off for the triple. As you can see, I did throw down both of those haste spells. as swag, because I completely crushed this base with the Zap Lalo. And the last thing on the base is the Town Hall. Balloon's going to come over and help it out and finish it off for the 3-star and 6-pack with Zap Lalo at Town Hall 9. All right, and this is my Town Hall 11's attack. Now, I'm not going to show you both of them. The other one was against a Town Hall 12, and I ended up not tripling it, of course, because I'm only a Town Hall 11. But this was an 11v11 attempt, and let's see how it went. This is going to be a Zap hybrid in this one, not a Zap Lalo. Now, I very well could have Zap Lalo this base, and I actually thought about it, but the reason I didn't was because this was not my plan, actually. I followed a scout, and it wasn't a scout, it was an 11v11 attack, and they time failed at, I think, 94%. And it was a 1-star because I did not get the Town Hall. Now, let me go through my plan with you real quick. Now, they wanted to Zap hybrid. Obviously, they're going to take out the Clan Council and the Eagle, and they're going to try to get both of these Expos as well. Now, me personally, I wanted to get both of the Expos, the Clan Council, the Eagle, and this particular sweeper. Now, I know there's nothing I have that is going to deal with this sweeper or have to deal with this sweeper, but I wanted it down for pathing purposes, and you're going to see once I drop the Zaps, I actually missed this just by 1 tile with my Earthquake, and it's okay because it did not play a role in the attack. I just kind of wanted it to go down because I knew I could get it. But now, the original person who hit this base did not funnel the way I did, and that's what cost them the 3-star, and time failed. They had plenty of miners left. They just ran out of time and had about 6% left on the base, as well as the Town Hall being one of those percentages. Now, if they would have dropped the heroes and everything like I did, particularly, they definitely would have tripled, zero problem, and you're going to see why right here. So let's start this Zap hybrid off with the lightning spells onto the Town Hall and the Eagle. 5 of them went down, 4 of them went down. So I still had 3 left. I dropped 1 more. That's the 5th one, and then I'm going to drop 2 more on the other side. And I wanted to get that sweeper there, and I could have. I just needed to drop that Earthquake 1 tile backwards, and the only reason I wanted this to go down was for pathing purposes, to make these 2 Expos kind of separate, and they would path kind of down this way instead of being able to path into this. But it is not a problem. Let's go ahead and hit play. Now, I brought 5 balloons, and the only reason I brought these balloons were to take out a few key defenses. Now, I wanted these balloons to take this out. I did not Coco Loon for this baby dragon because that was not the plan. I sent the other 3 balloons in trying to get these 3 buildings taken out. I knew this air defense was going to kind of roast me, but I really wanted these 3 buildings to go down, but that was not in the cards either. We did get the Wizard Tower. We almost got the cannon. The cannon was 1 HP, but we did not quite get it down. Ended up working out in our favor, though, dropping the King and Queen up north to run down this side, and I wanted them to get the Town Hall, and if they got the Town Hall, I knew that my path for my hybrid from this Archer Tower into both of these Infernos was going to be 100% perfect. So King running down the side, Queen following in behind. I'm going to drop some wall breakers here, 1 to test, and then others in behind to break the Queen in, popping the King's ability really soon to make for sure that my Queen does go in there. Here we go. Here's the ability. Swords goes down. Queen steps up. I want her to take out the Wizard Tower as well as the Town Hall. So my barracks comes down over here at 3 o'clock, getting this funnel going for the hybrid. Drop some hogs up here. I need these 2 defenses to go down. And I went ahead and dropped my miners because I knew these hogs were going to get in here, take out these defenses, and my miners would redirect into the base just where I predicted. Hogs came out of the barracks. Hogs coming down from my army in behind the miners. Getting this hybrid going here, I went ahead and raged first, held my heel, and I wanted to push through the enemy Queen as fast as I could. Still plenty of troops left. Well over half the army left. Crushing through this base, I dropped the heel into the last 2 Wizard Towers, and I still have the Grand Warden's ability. There's the Grand Warden's ability covering almost all the troops left in the core. Hogs taking down the last of the splash damage, including the bomb tower. Sent in 2 minions in behind to take out what was left behind everything, and the last defense does go down. 1,000 miners and hogs left on the base. Wizards. Queen still has our ability, and I swagged the Queen's ability with this Zap hybrid attack. This was a crazy war. I really wish we would have came out with a victory. We really should have. We lost on percentage, as I said, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of mad and irritated with the person who missed their attack. They're a leader over here, and they have to set a good example for these guys, and that was not a good example for them to set. But nonetheless, he'll be fine. He'll sit out a war or 2 in timeout in the penalty box, and then he's going to learn his lesson and get right back to it. It was a Town Hall 13, and one Town Hall 13 was going to take this one down right here. This is the one I attacked as well. This was a Town Hall 12. My Town Hall 11 got a 71%, 2-star. I think I actually could have done a little bit better with a different strategy, but nonetheless, I don't think I was going to triple it because it was a Town Hall 12. And if this got dipped, we would have won the war by a star, and percentage wouldn't have mattered anyway. But it's unfortunate these things happen. Thank you guys for tuning in to this war recap video. You are all amazing, and I'll see you in the next one.